Alright guys, how's it going? 101 here. Right, so this is an on-parade mission from the new DLC. This is the one that everybody seems to be having a lot of issues with. So I thought I would make a wee video on it. Um, yeah, it can be a bit awkward in places. I think it's mission 3. So the first part of the mission, you're kind of just flying the new plane about and doing different things with the new plane, basically. Like avoiding the radar and stuff. Alright, so we're heading to the yellow dot. Now you've got to fly down like the valley. Remember to press right on the D-pad softly to get into stealth mode. And the same to get out of stealth mode. So you've got to fly low through this valley for it to work. So we're going flying like so. That's us pretty much through. We can't put stealth mode off yet. Oh, we can in a minute. Okay, so that's pretty much clear. So now we've got to have flight maneuvers. So the easiest and quickest way to do this is barrel roll. Each time you barrel roll, you get 1. The first one you do, you get 3 points. And you're obviously aiming for 15 points. And I do a wee bit of flying upside down usually as well. Because, I don't know. It's something I'm able to do quite easily, so I just kinda do it. Barrel rolling, I just find it a wee bit like I'm not really in control of it. But obviously, it is the quickest way to do it. But it's important to try and keep your lives for later. Because when I first did this mission, I thought, okay, you know, we're just going to learn how to fly this plane and do some basic maneuvers with it and stuff, and that'll be the mission. But no, that's not the mission. Unfortunately, you got to deal with a lot of bad guys. You got to deal with helicopters and planes, and even an Avenger, which is the fun part, which I'll show you shortly. So here we go, barrel rolling again. So that's us, got to 15 points. So the training's passed. So it told me head back to base. So I thought, nice one, that's the mission done. But no, unfortunately, it's not. So then this one's just shooting targets. So again, press right, sorry, on the D-pad, softly again, and that will get you out of stealth mode and enable you to lock onto stuff. You see at the bottom of the plane, there's like wee wings there. When you see these wee wings coming out, it means you're out of stealth mode. So that's just a wee tip. Because I did a wee video on this again, because I was stuck on stealth mode for ages. Like, how the heck did I get off this? And I kept pressing right on the D-pad because I thought, well, that's how you get off it on a lot of other vehicles and stuff, a lot of other planes. But it was, but I was just pressing it too hard or just pressing it too fast. So I wasn't giving it the opportunity to go out of stealth mode. So you just lightly press it once, and that's it. And then once you do that, you'll see these wee wings come down from underneath the plane, and that's how you know you're definitely out of stealth mode. And in the same turn, when you press it to go back into stealth mode, these wee wings kind of close up and go back into the body of the plane. So yeah, when I started recording the video, I actually forgot about this part. This targeting part. I skipped my way straight to dealing with the helicopters. But we'll be doing that shortly. And planes. And Avenger. The joys. So if this video at all is helpful to you guys, please subscribe. I put up videos on a weekly basis usually. And I try and put videos up that I've struggled with, that I find things that people might struggle with that are going to help them within the game. So I only put up stuff that is helpful, stuff that I believe is going to be helpful to people. And I also explain step by step on how to do everything, because when I was stuck in the stealth mode, I didn't know how to get out of the stealth mode at one point, and I looked on YouTube. That's how much was annoying me. I looked on YouTube to try and figure out, right, how do I get out of the stealth mode, and there's nothing really obviously telling me you do this or you do that. It was just videos, generic videos, as if you should kind of know how to get in and out of stealth mode, which I didn't. So that's why I thought, well, I need to put a video up, and I need to explain properly everything I'm doing, so if someone's in the same position as I was, then they know what to do. Okay, it sounds like a 2-minute timer, and the timer's, that's it, just finished now, so it's like a 2-minute time. You gotta basically take out as much as you can, target wise. Different targets have different values. So this is the point I thought, right, okay, that's the mission done, heading back to base. Nice one. But no. So here we go, helicopters. Right, so you can use hover mode to lock onto some of these helicopters easier. The helicopters are probably the most dangerous thing, to be honest with you. The jets, I don't think if... You know, I keep saying that they're locking onto me, but I've never had one locking onto me and shoot me. They've locked onto me, but the jets have never... The rockets never seem to hit me. So you've got to take your time at this point. And you want to just take out these helicopters. Helicopters are the most awkward ones. I mean, the same in various missions. You try and lock onto a helicopter and it just doesn't happen half the time. If you're usually right directly in front of them like that, it usually locks on. If you lock onto them and they're kind of to the side of your screen, or too high or too low in your screen, that usually is when it doesn't actually lock on. It just kind of fires past them, so you have to be right and direct fire to them. And that's how I lock on. But when you're flying fast like I am just now, it's not easy to lock on at all. And now the jets are getting in play. So again, it's just important at this point just to realise, right, this ain't gonna get done really fast. I'm just gonna have to take my time and take out the bad guys, and then I can move on to the next mission. Because at this point it's starting to get quite heavy with flying vehicles trying to take you out. So I just keep swinging around, taking them out slowly. And these helicopters, because they're a lot slower than you, it makes it more awkward to take them out. So I try and keep flying further away and then swinging back round so I can kind of lock onto them. There's a helicopter right behind me shooting at me, so... That's the problem when you go into hover mode. Hover mode is more accurate for shooting and stuff, but makes you an easier, far easier target, especially on these helicopters. So there's a wee bit of flying about just now. It's a bit of a dogfight, and I go, but we get there eventually. The machine gun now. Some of these explosive rounds can be quite good as well. Some people prefer, to be honest with you, using the machine gun than they do the rockets. And if you're really good with the planes and you know how to do that, then yeah, go ahead, do it. So now the Avenger comes into play. Now, I actually tried this mission beforehand to see how it went in a video. And I actually had it in hard mode. So there's 2 Avengers. And I actually thought, okay, I've figured this out and I know how to do this. I know how to do this easy. But it doesn't work on normal mode. So on hard mode, there was 2 Avengers. And basically you make them follow you into the city like I am as so. And I thought this is the way it's going to work. The Avenger's going to come towards me and it's going to destroy itself. Which is what happened when there's 2 of them. So I'm assuming I didn't know exactly what was going on. I didn't see them coming towards me, but I kind of thought, well, I'll use the buildings as cover. So when these Avengers come along, I can duck and dive between the buildings and shoot them, because obviously my vehicle has a lot better maneuverability than the Avengers, because this is the hardest part of the mission, to be honest with you. Getting these Avengers, because the Avengers have a lot of health. And it takes ages to blow them up. So I thought, yeah, I'll cover myself behind the buildings and I'll take them out like that. But no, it didn't work that way. I mean, it did, but it didn't. The Avenger comes along and it doesn't destroy itself like the other one did. The other 2 did, sorry. They must have been crashing into each other and that's why they destroyed themselves. At this point I realised this Avenger had come along. And it's kind of actually crashing itself, but it's not causing any damage. So that's why I have the opinion that it wasn't the Avengers crashing that caused them to explode in hard mode. It was the Avengers crashing into each other that caused them to explode in hard mode, because at the moment, yeah, the Avengers are not really losing much health, if any. So I'm going to go along and see what's going on. Now this is a wee bit of a grind. This took a wee while, to be honest with you. It's about keeping your lives, about just getting through the mission, basically. Yeah. The Avengers down now. It's stuck next to 3 by the looks of it. So I'm trying to get it to come after me. Which it is now. Start a move. No, if the Avenger gets a couple of direct hits on you, yeah, it's not good. It's pretty much goodbye. So watch that. Start using the hover mode. So hover mode obviously makes me easier to target. Now it looks like I've been hit. I'm smoking. So I'm going to try and get the Avenger to follow me into the city around the buildings. So I know a lot of people are struggling with this mission, and I can see why, to be honest with you. You know, it's not easy. Sometimes it goes easier, like I said that time, I tried to get them to follow me into the city on hard mode, and they both kind of blew each other up. Then obviously that mission was a lot easier, and I thought, oh yeah, this will be a great video. I'll just do the same thing again, and this is what will happen. I'll just show everybody, oh yeah, this is the easy way to do it. But no, it didn't work that way this time. Typically. So the Avengers kind of coming towards me. Slowly. So I'm quite damaged just now, so I'm probably going to blow up. But I've got 2 lives yet. So yeah, the Avengers been stubborn. It's not really following me very well. It's coming again now. It's stuck against a building. So the people that fly the Avengers can't fly at all, by the looks of it. Just keep crashing and everything. But unfortunately it doesn't really damage them. It only damages them when I'm shooting them. So you can see the health's down by about a third now. So again I'm heading towards the buildings to try and coax the Avenger into coming down here. Which it looks like it is this time. So now you use the buildings as cover. And you start taking out the Avenger that way. This was the original plan, right at the beginning. It just, the Avenger didn't want to play, didn't want to follow the script, so. Right, so what is it? Okay, it looks like it's hung up somewhere. Stuck against another building probably. So at this point I'm still not sure if the Avenger's going to get damaged enough to destroy itself, so I'm still kind of trying to see if that happens, trying to get it to go through the buildings and see if it crashes itself, but it's not doing that. But at this moment in time when I was recording the video I didn't realise that. There we go again, shooting again at it. So as you can see at the current mode I'm just damaging the Avenger. This is going to take freaking ages. So I need to change my tactics a little bit here. But at the same time, I think it is important, guys, not to just rush into it and try and take it out by hovering right in front of it. Because you are going to get damaged and you're probably going to fail the mission. So, taking your time is the key. Yeah, I killed myself. Look, I've been smoking for a while, so it's kind of expected. So I'm going to try and coax the Avenger back to the buildings again, because the maneuverability is not very good, and I can use the buildings to cover and shoot. So again guys, this video is at all helpful to you. Please subscribe to the channel. Struggling to see where the Avenger is. That's a bad thing about hiding behind buildings. There it is. So it's in my sights, it's kind of hung up, so I'm just shooting it. Keep shooting it. So I can damage as much as possible. Now it's about halfway damage. Oh, there it is, hung up again. So let it keep doing that and keep shooting it. So now we're two-thirds damage, so we're getting there. Again, I try to use the explosive rounds, but I'm not the greatest at that, to be honest with you. So I'm pretty better with the lock on. So that's what I'm doing. Just keep firing away. That's down about less than a quarter health now. Oh, it's hit me there. And I died again. But look, I've got one more life. If I was on hard mode, I'd be dead. If I was on hard mode, there'd be two Avengers and they would have crashed into each other and they would have died, so I wouldn't know how to do this. Right, it's in red damage, so obviously now I'm kind of taking it easy. I'm trying to take it carefully, more like, because I know that, yeah, if I get hit again, it's game over for me, and I don't want to do this mission from scratch again. So again, waiting for it to come through the buildings. It looks like it's hung up again. So yeah, just use the surroundings to your advantage, which is the buildings. The Avengers really struggle to navigate around the buildings for some reason. But like I said, just take advantage of that. I'm hitting it again. It's nearly dead. Nearly. Is it done? Yay! That took too long. So that's the mission done. So we're flying back to barracks. So that's how you do it, guys. Sorry for it being a wee bit long-winded. It's not the easiest mission, but it's a way I've navigated around it, and it's a way I found to do it. So I know it's probably not the most straightforward way. It's not a big, easy fix, but it is a way of doing it, and I hope this helps you guys out. And if it does, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon with hopefully a lot better content than this one. And thanks very much, guys. Right, see you later. Bye.
That's how we fly, baby.